It's truth time. Our brains don't know the difference between being run down by a bear and waiting to be reprimanded by a boss. However, both stress-triggering situations activate that part of the brain that triggers the flight or flight mode. This part of the brain is called the amygdala. Several things happen during this response. Things such as your heart rate increasing, cortisol and adrenaline being released through hormones, palms getting sweaty, all of these leading to a more intense and instantaneous reaction from the body. This biological response is necessary when one is in real danger, but unfortunately, the same response is triggered again and again for non-life-threatening situations. This repetitive response ultimately leads to leaving one more vulnerable to stomach problems, mental health issues, and even PTSD. So today we're going to go over a series of poses that are designed to add more balance and ease into your life. Practice whenever you feel stress arising or taking place in the body. The first pose is focused on our hip flexor area, and let me explain why. When we get scared, one might notice a fast-paced heartbeat, a lump in their throat, a jumpy feeling, or things of this sort. But there is one thing that happens that we don't feel happening, and this is the tightening of your hip flexor area.
Crescent lunge pose. Mariah is going to move into a lunge position while sliding the left leg backward. And as you can see, Mariah's left knee and shin are resting just above the ground. And then the right leg is in front with the right knee bent. And so right here, Mariah has the choice. You can see Mariah's leaning further into the stretch. Excellent. Okay, Mariah, thank you for the demonstration. That was great. I'm going to have you show the class just one more pose for the day. Okay, class. So for pigeon pose, Mariah is going to get into a downward dog position. And she's going to lift her right leg to the sky. And then go ahead and bring that leg all the way down, lowering it right to the wrist. And also notice how she's lowering her hips and turning her right foot on its side. And that's right behind her wrist. And now for the second phase, if you're more flexible and able to, Mariah's gonna go ahead and lower down for phase 2 just onto her elbows. Perfect. And for the final expression, if you're flexible enough, you can go ahead and come all the way down with your torso lying directly to the ground. Perfect. And then Mariah's gonna go ahead and get right back up into downward facing dog, because as we say in yoga, what you do to one side, you gotta do to the other so we can have balance. So for pigeon, we're gonna go ahead and do that on both sides. So go ahead and lift the opposite leg to the sky. Perfect, and then bring it right back down, right below your wrists. And then we'll just have her stay in the first expression for this one. Excellent. All right, so that's it for Mariah's demonstration. We're gonna have one last pose. It was a great job. All right, great job today, class. I want you guys to remember that consciously practicing yoga postures that strengthen, stretch, and relax your body can help you to learn to cope with stress, release fear, improve your posture, improve sleeping problems like insomnia and anxiety, and can help eliminate toxins that enter the body every day and cause such triggers. Lastly, I'm going to have Sophia here demonstrate our closing pose, Savasana, aka corpse pose. And this will end the class on a meditative note. So Sophia's going to go ahead and lower all the way down to the ground, onto her back. She's going to relax her body. As you can notice, her feet are falling out to the side to show that her body's relaxed. And she can go ahead and place her hands facing the ceiling for energy. or facing the ground